Yeah, I feel it already. A little freedom going on.
We're third generation Florida raised.
I'm kind of a redneck at heart, but I'm a blackneck.
Florida has a bad rep for headline news.
Nice to meet you, Ronnie.
Hey, you gotta go that way.
Isn't she the most beautiful woman in the world? Ones that's waving the Confederate flags and they show you so much love.
Doing the donuts. Let's see a big splash. Yeah. How much does one of these things cost? Oh wow, this is cool.
Peter Santinello didn't bring Brian oil.
That was one thing I was told to bring. The nice female version.
I got kids, so I'm broke version.
Living a life like this.
That was close.
Hell yeah. Organic fish.
So this is your pad. Oh wow.
We're gonna go and hang out with a bunch of good people. You don't know what you're getting into.
Good morning, guys. Today, we're on a mission to Central Florida, to a 14,000 square acre community closed off from society. You need to get in with a local, someone that's bought land there. It's beyond a gate, key, and a lock. Completely separate world, I've been told, from this, or from most likely where you live. Who's your friend here, Chris? What's his story
This
here?
is Rich. Rich had a machine fall on him last weekend, so you see the 20 stitches, and he's a big boy, so luckily the machine bounced off of him. And
Yes,
I mean,
instead
but
of
where
crushing
is it?
me, it's out back.
Do you want to go see it?
What do you got here? Oh, that thing's sweet. What is this?
That's the one I flipped on top of me.
You flipped this last week? It came out okay, but you didn't, huh?
Yeah, we're both bruised and battered.
All right, so Mud
That's
Puppy's
for
gonna
sure.
meet us up at the gate.
So you do repairs. These what are these called? Four-wheelers? Or?
Four-wheelers, UTVs, ATVs, side-by-sides.
You ever put Chris to work in the back there?
No, he just does enough
No,
work
I
on his
I
own.
give him all the business.
That's it.
Because when they break down out there, they're like, "Hey, can I get a part?" I said, "Rich, you got
Rich.
this?"
No matter what time of the night it is either.
I
does
call
it?
him a lot. There's a lot of breaking down.
The gate is the start of the
Start of the fun.
Yeah.
start of the
You gotta
fun.
have
Right?
access. Nobody's allowed here, but you gotta be a landowner.
You got to be a landowner.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's private property.
Right.
How far did you park? It's right there.
So everyone has a key out here?
Yeah. Unless you come with like a family member or something like that.
English and Spanish. You speak Spanish, Chris?
Más o menos. Mi esposa es una dominicana.
Oh yeah.
Sí.
Dominican wife.
Yeah.
There we go. So this is it, guys. We're in.
We're in.
Oh yeah, I feel it already.
Yeah.
A little freedom going on,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Lack of rules.
Yeah. All right, jump in. We're gonna go and hang out with a bunch of good people, and you don't know what you're getting into.
What up, Mom? Kids are about done.
Oh, you heading home?
Yeah. I'm about to hurt somebody out there. I gotta go.
What's up, man?
They're acting like idiots, dude. They're fucking. You see them? They're ripping circles. You got the kids hanging out and they're fucking trying to do donuts around us. I'm like, if I peg them with the grinder, I'm gone. Cooler heads prevail, you know?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
So how far into this compound are we?
Oh, like 5 feet. Like it's like walking in your front door. You're still on the threshold, you know.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it's like.
It goes forever.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got 25 minutes to get where I'm going. All right, so this is what is Main Mud Hole. This is one of them. So, one of the hangout spots. 14,000 acres, so this is one of many.
Who owns the land?
All of us. Somebody might have 10 acres, or somebody might have 1.3, somebody might have a third of an acre. It just all depends, but it's all landowners. You have to be a landowner.
And anyone can get in on it, or are you pretty selective with who can move or buy land here?
It's just tough to get it, you know. It's been generation after generation, so either you know somebody who's selling it,
right,
and it's you know, it's kind of, I guess this guy just flipped over. See him over there? Oh, he's safe.
Oh yeah, coming out beneath the power lines.
Yeah. Well, you'll see a bunch of that. Well, where we're going, y'all good? You got somebody to pull you back? All right.
Y'all have a good time.
Hell yeah.
All right,
good
y'all.
luck.
I already know.
You grew up like this?
Yeah, we had a place which is in West Palm. It was the Mud Flats on Okeechobee Boulevard. And, well, now it's all developed houses and apartments, but growing up in the, you know, late 80s, early 90s, this is pretty much what it was. I mean, it was old Florida.
So old Florida is all about getting away from it all.
Well, it's just, this is
What
how
is-
it
what
was.
is
I
old
mean, it's
Florida?
just
What
kind of
is
like
old Florida?
Texas, how it was before, you know, everything got developed, or, you know, places like that.
Right.
And then, you know, obviously there's, what, 1,400 people that move to Florida a day. So, you know, they got to put those people somewhere, and they develop, which is understandable. And so this is kind of what's left, and there's a few places, you know, like it. So
In the whole state.
But this used to be downtown West Palm Beach, pretty much.
This is what it looked like.
Yeah. My mom's neighbor, I mean, I think he's in his 80s. His kids used to take horses to Juno Beach. You know where Juno Beach is. I mean, they could ride horses there. And it was just nothing but sand dunes.
Look at that thing.
Yeah. Oh, wait till you get to...
That's like out of a
there's
Star Wars or something.
Oh, yeah. You see, there's some big boys at North Beach. They got some big ones out there. Hey, hey!
What do we got over here, Chris? Oh, that's nice. Good fresh water.
You got the, yeah. You want me to bring the camera in there so you go in there? So
Yeah, take that.
check this out.
That's cool. Where's this flowing from? It's not like there are mountain streams coming in.
No.
It's just drainage, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty much, you know, all the runoffs that, you know, Florida's like a swamp. So you got to have, you know, runoffs everywhere. So
You have gators out here?
Oh, yeah. Gators, snakes. I mean, I got otters out here, too. I didn't even know Florida had otters.
We've been going in probably 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's got a different feel. You feel removed.
Yeah,
It's the long road in.
I'm back that way, so that's why I went to the
But the
back.
vibe here, what's it all about? It's just about people wanting to get together,
Yeah, I mean, just
have fun.
You feel how it is already. It's relaxed, you know. You don't know who you're gonna run into.
But you all got a bond, right? Because you're out here?
Yeah.
Like everyone's
I guess,
cool?
Yeah, you could say that. You know, I mean, we're all pretty much doing the same thing. Bringing the family out and having a good time and escaping, and then we go back to work and do it all over again the next weekend.
Right now, apparently.
Okay, yeah, I will. I got you, bud.
Well, Wawa.
Thank you.
He got to have Wawa.
Little Wawa, David. Little Wawa. That beer you're drinking is Wawa, isn't it?
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Ronnie, this is a good friend of mine.
How you doing?
Peter Santinello.
Nice to meet you, Ronnie. Yeah.
That's his big machine. That's mud antics.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I was showing my buddy Peter.
Can I film that?
Your
Floridians?
Floridians.
Yeah.
Floridians.
I prefer
I like
prefer
your,
Floridians.
Your umbrella.
Because I'm from Florida. The guy that
Setup.
made that, I don't know if
my
he's
brother.
from. Oh, so is he
Yeah.
from Florida?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, all right.
We're third generation born
All
and
right.
raised.
You guys all come out here just to cut free every weekend.
Escape reality. That's what I say. You work all week.
Escape reality.
Come out here, hang out with the kids. Where else can you do this? I mean, look at that. Where else can you do this?
Just connect.
I mean, you could go to the beach and do it. Don't get me wrong, but I can't.
Disconnected and just enjoy the moment. That's all you gotta do.
I can't drive this at the beach. But we got a beach right
I
here.
live down in South Florida.
I'm in West Palm.
I live in Boca.
Okay.
Look at this lady. She's got the system. So we got a kids in here doing the donuts. Little clash between the generations, maybe. The kids being rebellious. These are serious vehicles. That's like a serious car. I don't even know what that is. Never seen one in my life. I don't get run over here.
Got kids playing in the water. You don't do donuts right here. No. Go out here. We have 11,000 acres. Don't do it in front of people. You know what I mean? It's just it's respect thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Common knowledge.
Yeah.
It should be common knowledge.
Yeah.
How much does one of these things cost?
I mean, you can get up there in price with them.
Like this is 20,000 or something?
Probably just for the bike.
Showroom.
Yeah, just for the bike alone, and then you add lift, boxes.
So this could be 40 grand?
Easy.
42?
Yeah.
He just paid 42 for that.
42 grand for that.
Union, Tennessee to pick it up.
So you have to have some money to be in this sport.
A little bit. Or you better work hard.
The sponsor of today's video is Cuts Clothing. Finding the right t-shirt is a difficult task. From my experience, most brands fade and wear out after 10 to 20 washes. If you're like me and hate rebuying the same product that's failed you, then Cuts is the perfect brand for you. I've washed one of my Cuts t-shirts 50 plus times and it still looks great. No more stretch collars and the shirt doesn't wrinkle. There are many different styles of Cuts tees to choose from: classic, split, elongated, and straight hem. I like the elongated style when filming, since I want a shirt that covers me when I'm in all different positions when trying to get the right shot. Cuts also makes super comfortable sweats. I love wearing them around the house. Most days at home, I'll be found in the sweatpants for when I'm editing and working from my desk. Cuts has a full line of polos, joggers, vests, jackets, and much more. Their talented design team is constantly coming up with new styles and fits that look and perform exceptionally. If you want to get in on some Cuts and give them a try, you can get 15% off your next order by clicking on my link below in the description, cuts.team/Peter. Again, that's 15% off your next purchase with Cuts if you click on my link, cuts.team/Peter. Now back to the video.
Hey, like 10 years ago, these things were like 8 grand.
Yeah. But they've come a long
But look
way.
at the size of that motor.
What are they called?
This is a Razor Pro R.
Yeah,
It's a side by side. It's like a four-wheeler. They got four-wheelers, and then you got side by side.
Side by side. Gotcha.
So, you know, pretty much 2 or 4 seaters.
So what about a big one like that red one down there?
That's a side by side. That's a Honda.
Florida, can you drive down the roads?
You can get them street legal. Yeah, you can get them street legal.
Do you live in a city?
I live in Vero Beach.
Okay.
But this is the life out here, man. This is great.
So most people think in Florida you go to the beach for your time off, but you guys that live near the beach are like, get me inland.
I used to do a lot of that stuff, but I just kind of got into all this a few years ago. And,
okay.
And it's really, really cool, man.
Oh my God.
Guys, tell me.
We made it out.
Tell me what the Confederate flag means to you guys down here.
Rebel flag.
Rebel flag. My bad.
Freedom.
Freedom. Okay.
Rebel against society.
You ask a lot of people, you get different reviews.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been called a racist asshole because of it.
Okay.
And I was like, what did I do? Just because I'm not afraid to show my true colors, I have beliefs in that. That's where we all came from. It shows our heritage.
Yeah.
Yep. We're from the South. I mean, I was born and raised here.
A lot of people say they see that and they see it's just like a racist flag. That's what it means. But
they don't want to understand the history of it. That's the problem.
The history of the flag.
Because it's got history.
Living a life like this.
Yeah,
this is what it means to you.
Living a life like this. It's the flag of the South.
So standing here
Do you guys feel under threat when people talk it down?
I just don't care, you know.
I
don't care. I mean, I understand there's a lot of, quick culture and everything that we're in, but, whatever. This is our little group, and we all see it the same way.
And I gotta say, there are many races around here. There's a whole like a Mexican group and Hispanic speakers.
But everybody gets along good as long as you're good and respectful. I mean, that's all. It doesn't matter what color you are. Just mainly be respectful out here.
So if you're respectful down here, you'll take anyone in. It's cool.
Oh yeah, everyone eats, everyone drinks.
Yeah.
Eats and drinks.
Everyone eats, everyone drinks, man. Kids welcome along.
We got camps and stuff. We stay the night out here. We're property owners, but this is like a super peaceful place to get away from all the bullshit of everywhere, you know, of life. And
so during COVID, totally normal out here.
Yeah.
Total normal life.
Oh yeah.
Plus we're in Florida, so.
Must have been nice.
That's why, you know,
Yeah. This was
make
huge for
America
COVID.
Florida again.
Florida has a bad rep for
No, what's-
for headline news.
100%.
What I love about it is, like, you know how Texas was. Oh, I don't want to see. Like, I'm trying not to be controversial. I don't want to disrespect anybody's.
Controversial.
We just got
Yeah, I know, right? Well, no,
We
it's
got
like
DeSantis, man, and
Texas.
he's taking
Texas
care
was
of us.
always like Texas was badass, and
Yeah.
hey, it's like now it's like, I mean,
Looks like this is the Deepwater Challenge over here. These guys going all the way up to the waistline. These things are highly capable. Look at that. Look at that. What a wheelie action. So what I'm gathering so far is we're all just kids, and these are just bigger toys, and playing in the sandbox, in the mud, and ripping tires doesn't get old for many.
It's already got a diving board now.
yeah, he's got a diving board. He pulled it up so the kids can jump off the front. That's my son right there.
Oh.
That's Arthur. Yeah. Let me see, buddy. Look at them teeth right there. We call it nickname Billy Bob.
Let's see it, Billy Bob. Nice. No hair, buddy. You like that? Let's see it. Big splash. Big splash. You totally got me, man. Look at me. You got me. All right, let's see it, buddy.
Brantley.
Yeah.
That's my buddy's son, Brantley, right there. Redneck car wash right there. So they go to the mud flats, and then they go in there and they wash everything off.
Redneck car wash.
Yeah.
Child bath.
This
the
is
kids
where we
wash
bathe
up.
them at. Yeah, we don't have showers.
Let's see it, Arthur. Big time, buddy. Nice.
That's water wheeling.
So these things don't stall out?
No.
Well, that's the airport.
You see what that is? That's a snorkel, the big pipe that's coming out.
They're like a bottle, but water and down.
Make the next generation realize there's more to city life than, you know what I mean?
More to life than being behind a screen.
Being behind the screen, sitting in the house, watching TV and all that stuff. There's memories out here. There's a lot of good memories. We can build those. This is called Mike's Way, and he flipped his bike and his brain hit the frame right here, blew his head out. Yeah, so he passed away.
Little guy. What are these types of trees?
I'm gonna say they're oaks. Is that
Oaks
oak?
with
I don't know.
moss?
Yeah, but it's cool when it rains. They're green.
It's a sandbox.
Yeah, I mean it's all sugar sand. This is beach sand.
The ocean used to be here.
Oh no,
Probably.
nah, I don't. You know, I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to that.
That's why it's sand, right?
I'm not an evolutionist. I'm a creationist. You got to put that on there.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
You're a very religious guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always been?
No, not at all.
When did you start becoming religious?
I guess they call it like a spiritual awakening,
Okay.
where you have like something that happens and you just, you know, things come together and it starts making sense and life has a purpose and you start wanting to do better in life and, you know, not live for yourself, but you live for others and, you know, be a good man, be a good person. Hey, I had to go back to camp real quick. My wife got her tire hung up in the extension cord. Do you got frying oil? Peter Santinello didn't bring frying oil.
That was one thing I was told to bring. It's in my car.
I invited him to a cookout, but the only reason he could come, he had to bring the frying oil.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
She's shaking her head at you, though.
Isn't she the most beautiful woman in the world?
Yeah, so I got all the stuff.
How you doing, Peter?
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. What'd you do here? You tied this thing up?
Baby, I don't think you did cut it because you dragged it here. It's all
Are
right.
you going to be the knight in shining armor, Chris?
Yeah, well,
you going to fix this?
Yeah.
Come on, show us how it's done.
It's done. She did it.
I
That's an amazing woman.
Okay,
right there.
so you were late. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of failed that one,
Yeah.
but next time.
Yeah, next time.
There's always next time. You're looking all stylish. You looks like you're in a BMW right now, but you're in a Honda 4x thing here.
This is how we do it out here in Hollow Paw.
I'm on camera?
Yeah.
You're on camera? We're on camera *2. All right, so this is your pad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is great, man.
You like your feet hot?
So hot.
A little bit. You like my
Who did the artwork,
like
Chris?
graffiti?
Who did the work on this? You?
Yeah.
So this is the zone, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
RV camper. You built this structure up above. You got a grill over there, built-in grill.
Yeah, little camp. Little,
dartboard and some containers.
Yeah.
Just to put whatever in.
You can just bring in and bring out. And if you got to move them, you move them.
And you got the oil for what? We're doing a big
fry.
cookout?
Fish fry.
Fish fry.
Yeah,
what kind of fish?
Tilapia and eggplant. Eggplant's not a fish, but...
You're a chef.
No. Wait till you eat it first and then you let me know.
If my feet don't burn off before we get there.
All right, let me get the ladder.
Yeah, that sand's about 130.
Do I get to put you on the ladder?
I've been keeping this off the camera. It's a little bit embarrassing, but let's do it. Let's do it.
Reality?
It's reality. Okay, guys, you're getting the full truth. I have a bad back, a little bit of a slip disc of sorts. Working on, coming back.
Peter gets only the best, right?
So this is the behind the scenes, in front of the scenes.
Here, let me, 2 hands. That's a bad dude right there.
This?
That's a bad
Does he
dude.
give you this treatment? Look at that. What a guy.
Hey, tell me that's a champ right there.
That's right.
And he had to do this in front of everybody at North Beach. That's a solid dude right there.
Yeah, and
that is a champ.
This is so I don't miss a video. I post every
He's
Sunday.
Like, listen.
I'm not gonna miss the video. It's a little pain, but hey, we're having a good time.
We're talking about.
Yeah, but they all come with Fox.
We got the internal.
No, the Valve Fox Edition is more than the base model.
Do you have one?
The orange one.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah.
Is this like the nice female version?
No,
going?
It's the I got kids, so I'm broke version. No, but it's okay. It's not.
Oh, it's cool. But you're broke, but you're blasting what? 3,000 watt amp.
Yeah. This is a custom paint job. I did do that. My rims are really pretty in the sun.
Oh yeah, you got a sparkle in there.
Yeah. Pretty.
So doesn't it kill you? You do all that work and then you're getting it super
all of this is
dirty
aftermarket. These. Honestly, I grew up doing this though. Like I've had a dirt bike or 4-wheeler since I was 2. You could ask him, he'll tell you like, he put me on a lawnmower when I was 2 years old. I mowed down all his bushes and I've been riding ever since. So that's my life.
Little fish.
Baby. Go put it in the water, it's gonna die. Go put it in the water.
Put them in here.
Put it in there. Good job. I'm proud of you.
How you doing?
This is Peter.
Carlos, nice to meet you.
Tell me that's not something neat right there. Carlos always has the coolest invention.
Hey,
Carlos,
got an oscillation in the frame.
I see that.
You made this?
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, now you got a mule. I said, no, I got a dog. I don't want a mule. I want a dog.
Carlos, how long did that take you?
60 days.
Come on, really? So your wife didn't see it for 60?
No, I was at home. Work at the house, go inside, cook dinner, and watch TV every day.
What happened to your dinosaur?
Couldn't keep her head in the game.
Literally.
Hey, I'm Commodity. Everybody around here knows me as Marty, but Commodity.
Marty. So you come out a lot?
I live out here, man.
Your wife?
Yeah, that's Crystal over there.
Kids?
Kids. Got one over there. Probably one over there, one over there.
So how is it being out here?
When nobody's out here, it's like peace you never heard before, man. Like, it's quiet. You don't hear no sirens, no gunshots, nothing that I came from, you know what I'm saying?
Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. About a month ago, that gate, when you first come in, guys who own that, who are leasing that property, they tried to seize that gate. So it was a big redneck problem out here.
Are you a redneck?
I think I'm kind of a redneck at heart, but I'm a blackneck. You know, we got a new term, the blackneck.
Okay, how do the blacknecks and rednecks get along out here?
Man, nothing but love, to be honest.
Really?
Like, when I first came out here, I had a lot of reserve. Just being a black guy in the middle of the woods with...
You're seeing Confederate flags.
Right, Confederate flags. It's the funniest thing to me is that the majority of the people that I've met are the ones that's waving the Confederate flags, and they show you so much love.
Really?
You want a beer, man? You smoking cigarette? Whatever you want, man. Like, you break down, they stop and help you. You have a few people that drive by you. That's just regular life. But out here, it's like code, man. It's a way of life. Like, if somebody break down or somebody stuck, you help them out. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys all get along?
I've got along with everybody. Matter of fact, I've had one incident out here. Allegedly, he's like one of the oldest guys out here that's been out here for a long time. And he kind of like sicked his dog on us.
Oh, okay.
Our truck was down, our car was down, we had to walk. And we had a little buggy, we had groceries on the back, we're walking on the trail, and all I hear is, "Get him, boy!" He sucked his dog on us, so my old lady, she's terrified of dogs. She hates dogs, so she had a stick in her hand. We walking down the trail, six dogs, she swings the stick, she falls. So he tries to say she's trying to hit his dog. He went and got a shotgun, shot a shotgun in the air. Of course, I'm gonna be mad. And I was, I didn't have my lifesaver on me, so I didn't think, it was gonna be that crazy. But man,
how many kids you got?
Right now we have 5 with us. Got the dog out here. She loves it. She has a good old time.
Dude, that's awesome, man. How'd you figure this out?
Desire, man.
You like knew
Desire.
You wanted out of the cities.
Yeah, I definitely knew I was. I had been watching the tiny home movement for a while.
Oh, okay.
For years, not just for a while, but for years. I seen an opportunity with the COVID hit in, and a lot of things started making sense. So I was like, well, let's go ahead and make this move. At least we're safe. We're not around so many people as you would be in the city.
So it must have been a blessing being out here during COVID.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
How do your kids go to school?
Homeschool. Yep.
There you go.
Hi, Zoe.
And a lot of people doing homeschool out here.
Yeah, the majority of the people out here do homeschool. I think it's the smarter way, because you get an opportunity to spend time with your kids and help them strengthen their education, as opposed to being in a classroom.
Yeah.
They don't get as much attention as they could. I created them so I could teach them the best.
Is your dad a good teacher? Yeah. A+?
Yeah, man. I wouldn't be out here if I wasn't up.
What do you mean by that?
I mean a lot, man. It's just like, we could keep saying COVID, but there's a lot of things going on before COVID. It's our way of life. What we're eating is killing us. The quality of water here, most people have wells.
Okay.
Okay. And the water comes out stank, but if you let it sit, man, it's some of the best water you tasted. And it's all right here. It's coming right out of the ground. It's not municipal. It's not from the city. Right here out of the ground. No fluoride. No fluoride. And that itself is priceless. To have control of your own water source.
Yeah.
Is monumental. That's powerful.
So you really got into this small home off the grid movement. What got you interested? Like, what did you see?
Don't go that deep.
I think it was just knowing that in the back of my mind it was something wrong. Something's not right about, the regular way of living. It's too mundane. I felt like I had to go against the grain of everything that I knew, because I felt like, you know, just through studying that I was being lied to, which, you know, you go down that what they call the rabbit hole a little bit, you see the lies. So when you start seeing the lies, what are you going to do? Are you going to activate what you reason? Like, okay, this is a lie. Am I going to live the lie, or I'm going to turn my back on the lie and live a, you know, what you would say a righteous
your truth
life?
How did you know?
Truth.
How did you know your truth? Like, how'd you develop those skills?
I think just from reading, man, studying, a lot of YouTube, you know, those asking questions that people are afraid to ask, and then asking that question and going on a search for it, you know.
You're talking about Atlanta.
Yeah.
So much sorrow in your heart?
Yeah, because, you know, you have so many people, you know, myself, I had a Porsche truck and all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you see people in communities of tents living on the highway. Like, that doesn't make sense. It never makes sense for anybody to live in a tent on the side of a highway, and you got millions of people driving by on a day-to-day basis, and no one wants to stop and help or figure out that situation. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me.
So out here, someone's gonna help.
Well, first, I think you need to help yourself. That's key. You know, I found out, you know, the more I help myself, the more help comes.
Yeah, good way of saying it.
You know, and that's just real. Like, it's been many other times I got stuck on the trail, and I could have just sat there and waited for somebody. But by me putting in that action, I felt like the universe brought me my help. Because, you know, I would say out of the 8 months I've been here, every time that I got stuck, I probably wasn't stuck no more than 10 to 15 minutes.
Somebody came and got you.
Somebody came, man. Somebody came.
That's right. That's all we do.
But that was, you know, some of that is the man above.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
See?
The man above.
You heard that?
You know, when he on you, when he bring you somewhere, it's a saying that I live by, man.
Chris is trying to make me religious.
Oh.
He already is. He just don't want to admit it on camera.
I'm not necessarily, I believe in a higher power, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get caught in.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
I pray every night.
That's all you need.
Jesus
that's all you need.
Jesus is Lord,
you know?
but, you know, I'm going to let y'all slide, but, you know,
Okay.
because I like it.
You're by the book. I'm not by the book.
I'm by the book. I was only one book. That's
hey, there's
all
a lot in the book that's amazing, and it's well written, and it's wisdom we all live by.
Yeah.
But word for
No,
word.
you don't do the book.
All right. Let's not go that way on this.
No, it's
I must say,
either which
this
way.
is a saying that I live by, and it works, and it work in your life. Where God guides, He provides. Wherever He takes you in life, wherever you go, leave everything behind you, because what you think you need, you don't need. I came out here with all these vehicles that I thought I was going to need. I didn't need them. God had already made provision for me.
Now you got the dinosaur truck.
Now I got the dinosaur, but guess
The
what?
headless
I don't
dinosaur.
worry about her getting banged up or nothing. That's one of the hardest trucks out here.
Yeah, that's a woods truck.
It's been.
That's what we call. That's what we call.
You banged it up pretty hard.
That's
though.
what we call a woods truck.
No,
you know what? It was.
I bought this truck exactly as is, the way it is.
Yeah.
Bumps, bruises, everything. I didn't do nothing to it.
This is Mud Puppy. This is a good friend of mine.
You're kind of in my old talent.
I just told him that. I said I bought it from him. It's been tested and approved.
Yeah.
Mud Puppy approved. We actually call that Mud Puppy approved.
Mud Puppy decided to go low riding.
No, he actually.
This is for
listen,
sideways shit.
He does.
Oh, okay.
He gets one of these like every, what, 3-4 months, 6 months. He likes to.
You're addicted.
What is that? The consumer guide.
Yeah.
You're like
Consumer
he's like the Consumer Reports guy.
Message me if you guys want to do buggy.
All right.
Cool, man.
All right, buddy.
Take care.
Thanks. See you.
So we're going from North Beach to South Beach.
Yeah, North Beach, South.
Okay.
That's a good guy right there. Oh my god.
He flipped it.
No, see, that's why you got a snorkel. You see the snorkel, that little hose? I mean, that's your airbag.
But the guy over there.
Uh-oh.
Look at him.
Oh boy, he looks like in trouble.
Hey, you gotta go that way.
He's doing one.
We got a hero here coming in. Gonna rescue him.
Yeah, no, we're.
He's got it. more to say?
Some people look at this and they'll be like, why would you do that?
Yeah, what's he doing?
I mean,
he likes challenge. He likes challenge. Look at this guy.
I'll post a video and they look at it and they're saying like, but what's the point of this?
It's a good question. What is that?
They call them hunt buggies, but I've never seen them like that.
South Beach?
South Beach, yeah.
Chris wasn't looking at the fuel gauge, completely irresponsible. Sandy and Arthur came into the rescue.
Got some fuel.
Got some gas. What are you cooking up, Chris?
Got some eggplant.
Chef specialty, eggplant.
You know, some eggplant.
Breaded.
It's very organic. And then organic fish.
What is this?
It's tilapia. The trick about cooking is you gotta make sure that the oil's level. And we ain't level.
Sandy, so is this standard? Chris does the cooking, or?
Absolutely. I love cooking for my wife.
The truth comes out, Chris. Special occasion. Where's my ladder? Where's my ladder?
Freaking quesadilla night at our camp, didn't he?
I didn't get that invite. I mean, I guess my phone wasn't working. It was a bad cell service. That's why I tell people when they're like, oh, we had a great time. I'm like, oh, well, just the cell service was bad because I didn't get that invite.
You're
I
a
may
rapper.
look older than him, but I'm not.
No, I was just messing.
I rap the more I drink, I might get rap. You never know, we'll break down.
Break dance it. So this is South Beach. You got North Beach. South Beach is where you come towards the end of the day.
And right now we're about a mile from gun range.
Yeah.
Gun range is up there.
Yep, you got the gun range down here, a mile on your straight ahead.
Your first time out here. What are you thinking?
I love it. We're just at the gun range and we freaking love it.
This is great though. Everyone just hangs here end of the day, right? Just good mix of people. You got the young, you got the old. See you guys. Take care. It's a nice, chill, open, relaxed environment.
These you can take 35 off of these 40.
Yes.
I need some salt.
But you're good getting to the bounty.
Yes. No, I've cut 46s.
I mean, for being in the back of the, side by side in the middle of the woods with no,
Oh, it's delicious.
you can't beat it.
Ah, it's very nice.
14, 20.
I'll take that one. I don't want you to get it.
Nice one out there.
Yeah,
That was close.
hell yeah.
That was super close.
Yeah.
That's some California glasses right here.
All right, guys, we're leaving. Back to the outside world. There's a paved road way up there. Gotta pick my car up from Rich's place. And then the gate closes. People come and go with the key. And there we go. End of story. Want to leave on a couple thoughts here, guys. So the more I travel this country, the more I get into these communities, these different ways of living, the more I really admire the USA for its ability to allow anyone from any background to really be who they want to be. There's so much diversity of background, diversity of ethnicity, diversity of geography, types of living, and it all comes together under one massive country, and I think is quite often overlooked. We're not going to see this in the news media, just this sort of, you know, it's such a wild experiment, the United States, right? It's a country, you know, without many roots to it. It's a couple hundred years old. It's new, but everyone can come here, be who they want to be. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks guys for coming on this journey. There's a lot more coming down the pike here. Gonna be getting into cowboy culture here soon, and that's a whole nother world. I want to do a deep dive in to understand how they look at the United States and what we can learn from them. Thanks for coming along. Until the next one.